improvised setup. I'm still on the road. I'm currently editing the Microsoft video. There was one part when we talked about project management, and I had the chance to interview Christian Binder, who also talks about agile project management, Scrum and Kanban method. I wanted to make this tools video about the question of like, what is a good project management tool to implement at your company? But the question that is related to that is actually, what is the right project management method for your company? There are two worlds, the agile world and the other world is traditional project management world, where you have these Gantt chart, streams and dots, complicated Excel files, and then mark it with little red line. Excel is not for drawing. And this is the traditional project management method. We are more in the agile world. It's more flexible, tasks change more often, it's faster. That's why I want to focus on that part. The tools I'm talking about, Trello, JIRA, Microsoft Planner and Microsoft Visuals, because that's where I got the deep dive into. I don't want to go into the features of the tool. I want to keep a top line to help you making a decision. I was impressed that Microsoft scales the agile method that usually people think, oh, you can do it with 10 people or with 20 people. They scale it to 30,000 people. Before we jump into the video and explain the method, a quick note to the tools. You don't even have to have a tool on the computer. It's just more convenient because you can delegate tasks, you can look on your phone, on any other device as well. And if you have a large screen, you can even do the stand-up meetings that you usually do with that agile project management method in front of that screen. That's what we did at Microsoft.
Zeigen zum Beispiel Szenarios. Use it for our own engineering.
I ran into Christian. I actually caught him on the phone, and he's the expert when it comes to project management, agile project management, Kanban, Scrum methods, and especially to show how project management in an agile way works at a large scale.
Yeah, so let me explain you quickly. So this is our Visual Studio Team Services. Kanban is very common to run Kanban today because there is a big trend where people try to minimize the process overhead. This is not just tied to engineering, it's also for marketing teams, sales teams. You can use it for everything. You can run that without any tool, right? With post-its on your wall, right? With your team. So there's no tool required to run Kanban. The idea is you have cards, you have a backlog with a status new, and then you move the cards into production. So we set up now a Kanban training or Kanban for our own team in this example. So we bring this into process, we set up a Kanban training, then we bring things into production, and then we move them forward to done, right? Yeah. This is a basic idea of Kanban. The real beef here is that if you have your daily meeting, right, with your team, you get clear transparency what the team is working at.
So you would huddle here in front of the screen,
absolutely,
see all the progresses,
absolutely,
see the backlogs, everything
absolutely,
on one screen.
Absolutely. So this is all about Kanban. You see what the team is currently focusing at, right? And what is high priority, what is lower priority, and then you can also see if there is a status where things stack up, right? Where you have a problem you have to focus at, right? And this is really about a very agile concept to see what's going on.
Right.
And people adopt that very frequently and in the moment, and there's a real trend to that.
I often get the question like, it's interesting for a startup or a small team, but here you are, how many people?
So we have roughly about 30,000 people internally engineering hooked up on VSTS, right?
Wow.
Working with the platform. We try to make that platform for our engineering teams to use that, adapt that, and you can use that.
Yeah. When you these are tools like Trello or JIRA, they're like competitors.
Yes.
So what would you say is different?
We started with these tool sets really for engineering teams. We're doing software engineering. You see this, we have code and other stuff as well. But actually you can use the work item system, which is pretty the same the other folks has as well, to use it even off scope from engineering as well, right? So if we're doing just your Kanban project, it's all about these cards, these work items, so you get reports and all this stuff as well, whatever you need. You don't need to install anything locally. This is a cool
so this is again like always what I'm promoting. Always keep in mind having the stuff online access from anywhere. That's very important because if you don't stand in front of the hub, you can do it on your phone.
Absolutely.
You can do it on any
device that has internet access to have this huddle meeting in the morning,
Right.
looking at the board.
So this is pretty much what it is, and it's pretty easy to use. You can actually just sign to visualstudio.com with your team. Free, 5 people access is for free.
Okay.
So you can simply use it, try it out. So for lean project management, Kanban experience, even if you're not a development team.
Project management implemented the proper way for your company, combine it with the right tools. So if anyone is interested, I'm very happy to make the introduction.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.